Alrighty. This is gonna be probably the start of like a new genre video I do. It's a little more serious. I know oh my god, I'm getting tossed. What? Oh my goodness. I just got tossed. Anyways, can you tell I've been employed recently? We need to talk. Something I have been noticing recently is what is this person doing? They just tossed me. Why are they handing me diamonds? Anyways, I want to talk about something more serious. Stop playing Bed Wars. Like, not because Bed Wars sucks or the community sucks, but just a large dose of us. By us, I mean young people need to go outside and talk to people. The internet, it like provides this sense of anonymity that just allows people such a long leash, and they do things they wouldn't do in real life, or say things they just wouldn't say to a person to their face, because the human connection of being with somebody in person, or just talking to, not even like friends, just talking to other humans you have to interact with, like people you work with, people you go to school with, the person that checks you out at the grocery store, like checks out your groceries, any worker you engage with. Be nicer, speak. Like, I work a customer service job, so I talk to a lot of people, and one thing that working this job has taught me is like how to speak to people, and like everyone is a normal person for the most part, and if you show a little bit of kindness, people will be nice to you back. It's awesome. I was doing a lot of reading recently because I was wondering why young kids have just been starting to be very rude all the time. Like, the place I work, it's like a family place, right? So you see a lot of kids, a lot of teenagers, a lot of kids. Like, I expect some teenagers to be rude, but I encounter more rude children than I encounter polite ones. And I find that, like, I probably sound like such an unk right now. GG. Sorry, I had to lock in there. I probably sound like such an unk right now, but like when I was younger, I was taught to be nice to people. Like, I would face consequences if I was rude to people, right? And nowadays most parents, like, if a kid does something on our facility that's against the rules, like breaks something or whatever, 9 times out of 10 the parent is gonna come in and say the kid didn't do anything wrong. I mean, I went on a little bit of a tangent at the end of that last game, but when I say you need to stop playing Bed Wars, it's more of an indictment of get off the internet. Like, you don't need to quit the internet entirely, but like spend most of your time in the real world and not behind a screen. And it took me becoming employed and being forced to interact with people to understand this. I feel like I was fairly lucky because I grew up. I'm barely grown. But the state of the internet nowadays, I could not imagine being a little kid growing up on the internet nowadays. Like, I understand why they don't read books. Like, why kids don't read books. If you're a kid watching this, pick up a book and read it. The most basic lessons in life come from culture and things passed down generations, and books and stories and storytelling is one of those things, and people, we need to start engaging in that again. Like, read a book. I've asked so many kids at work, like, oh, what's your favorite book? Not a single, like, maybe 1 or 2 of them has had an answer. Nobody reads books anymore, and because of that, like, I read about this because I was super curious. There was a study done that one of the main functions of books and stories and plots are teaching kids empathy and teaching people empathy. Like it's a very central part of why humans write things, why humans tell stories, is because it shows you a little slice of life, and then you reflect on, oh, did this person do the right thing, right? Okay, wait, lock in. Then you get kids who treat others with no sort of empathy. Like I had a kid. It's really hard to tell people's ages, to be honest. But he was on the younger side, like middle school, not middle school. Oh my god, I'm getting tossed. My bed just got destroyed. Okay, after getting rolled, let me proceed back to my story. I had a kid that was maybe on the cusp of middle school cuss me out at work because I made an honest mistake. Like, what? In what world? When I was that young, I couldn't even imagine doing that. And I think the rise of AI and just being able to fake anything. You search up any brain rot phrase on YouTube, and your account, like, you'll just start getting AI videos all the time, right? And the AI videos, they get past YouTube's moderation. Like, there are a series of videos that have, like, AI animals committing felonies, and it's just fed to little kids because it's AI, and that the algorithm doesn't know how to classify it yet. And that's definitely going to have an effect on how little kids treat people when they grow up, because if your foundation is built on, oh, what culture and what did you consume growing up, what did you see, what did you get a glimpse of the world from by consuming. Like, what I mean by that is, when you watch a movie, it's telling you something about the world, and you're gonna watch that movie, and then you're gonna watch that movie and be able to relate it to your life. You know, like, even if it's like a sci-fi movie, the struggles of the relationships of people, like, or the emotional empathy characters show towards each other in movies, like, that forms a subconscious basis for you to form your worldview on, right? So if that's built upon AI animals committing felonies like it's a joke, and that's like promoted, that's worrying. Like, that is straight up worrying. Something that I think needs to come back more is, I don't remember what it's called. I think it's called Occam's razor, right? But everyone assumes if something bad happens to them, or somebody, like, for example, somebody cuts you off in traffic, like, people just start raging because they take it so personally. But, like, what Occam's razor says is, don't attribute something to malice, which means, I know my audience is young, so I should explain, but malice means like I intended to hurt you, you know, like I did it to spite you. Like, my action, even though the result hurt you, the intent was to hurt you, right? But, like, even though in traffic, when you get cut off, sometimes it's not intentional, right? And we have a tendency, because I think the internet and just the outrage we're fed, and just how the internet portrays the world around us, that we just assume everyone is out to get us and be rude, when it's like, no, things can be honest mistakes. Like, when the minimum wage worker at McDonald's messes up your order, maybe it's because they're tired and they did it by accident, and it wasn't because they specifically hated you and wanted your order messed up. Or maybe when you go to McDonald's, once in a while your order is going to be wrong because that person has to work that person has to work 50 hours a week at minimum wage to buy food. Like, you know, we need to show a little grace, and I think that is a natural human thing to do when we get off the internet, when we go outside. It is so much harder to be rude to people in person. the game is over. I guess we won. But yeah, the veil the internet puts up around consequences really affects how people act. And nowadays, a lot of our lives is on the internet. So I think probably the best way to fix that is going outside. Go for a walk. You know, what I've started to do is when I'm like going places like to the store, I've started to like actively make conversation with the workers and stuff like that. Like, oh, how's your day going? Like not just trying to get in, get out transactional. I'm trying to like be a human. AI and the internet have killed a lot of humanity, and that COVID did a number as well. We can change that. Let's heal. I want to say read a book again. Like, read a book. You can learn so much from reading a book. Your vocabulary will improve. You'll be able to express yourself better. You'll be cultured. It's great. Being cultured. Read a book. Anyways, like a series like this where I talk about things I find important. Like I have things I want to talk about all the time. I'm just like, oh, that's too serious for my channel, because I made a serious video a few months ago, and I low-key regretted it because I was like, damn, it was kind of impulsive, and this I've thought about for a while. I think this video is not gonna have a thumbnail because I think it's literally just I'm talking into a microphone. I'm not gonna brand it as "Don't play Bed Wars" because it's broken. No, this is my opinion. This is I'm sharing my experiences with life and how being in the outside world and interacting with people has changed my point of view and made me more confident as a person. If you like this sort of video, make sure you tell me. Comment your opinion on this sort of stuff, because engagement helps it get to more people. Every little bit helps. The more you can be confident in yourself and your own opinions, like the harder it is for you to get taken advantage of. Like if you don't have to rely on other people for your information, your opinions, like what you think about things, like if you don't have to defer to other people and you can form your own opinions that make sense, like that's awesome. I don't know, think about things, you know? Don't just run through the motions of life. Do things with a purpose. You know? Like, your life, you only have one, so like, why not learn as much as possible? Be friends with as many people as possible. Like, no one's gonna count how many times you were right at the end of the day. They're gonna remember how you were with other people, how nice you were, your human experience. And when all is said and done, stomping on other human beings to inflate your own self-worth or own wealth or anything like that is not gonna fulfill you as a person. You know, be human. There's a reason that a lot of rich people are depressed, because money is not a natural thing for humans, like competition is, but hoarding money is not. Like, the whole notion of what success means in today's society is not natural to us. So embrace your humanity. Talk to people, be nice, show some kindness, listen to their story. You know, we're all similar. That's kind of what I'm getting at. So yeah, that's why you should stop playing Bed Wars. Let me know if this video is a little too serious or too ranty or whatever. But yeah, I like talking about stuff, because I think about stuff a lot. So have a wonderful day.